So this is just like question 9 on your end of unit assessment. And it says, Shanice wanted to grow out her hair. So we have a girl, Shanice, and she's growing out her hair. She measured how much it grew each month. Okay, so Shanice wants to grow her hair out, and she marked out how much it grew each month. In June, her hair grew 1.675 centimeters. In July, it grew 1.45 centimeters. And in August, it grew 1.3 centimeters. The question being asked is, how many centimeters did her hair grow over the summer? And by summer, they mean June, July, and August. So what do you think we have to do here? Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure I mark up any of the important information. This right here is important because it's how much your hair grew in June. So I'm going to also annotate it with June hair growth. This one here is 1.45 centimeters, also important, and I'm going to annotate it with July hair growth. And then finally, it grew in August 1.3 centimeters. And this is the August hair growth. And we want to know how many centimeters did her hair grow over the summer. Well, we know that it grew this much in June, this much in July, and this much in August. So how do we find the total amount it grew? Well, we would have to add all those values. And since we're adding with decimals, the most important thing is to line up the decimal point. Because when you line up the decimal point, what's happening is all the place values that you need to add are getting lined up as well, which is the proper thing to do. So let's start by adding 1.675 plus 1.45, making sure that we line up the decimal points. Any blank spaces we can fill with a 0, and then we can add it. Let's zoom in to focus. So we've got 5 plus 0 is 5. We've got 7 plus 5, which is 12. And we'll carry the 1. We've got 6 plus 4, which is 10, plus this 1 is 11. We'll bring down a 1 and carry a 1. Don't forget to bring down the decimal point. And now we'll add 1 plus 1, which is 2. 2 plus this 1, which is 3. So our answer is 3.125, which is properly read as 3 and 125 thousandths. But here's the thing, that's not the final answer, because that's only from 2 months of hair growth. That's only for June and July. We still haven't added the August hair growth yet. So now we have to add this value, the 1.3, to our hair growth so far. And that means we'll put 1, then the decimal point, then 3. We'll zoom in to focus. And we'll put a 0 anywhere that there's a blank. And you'll notice how everything is lined up in columns. That is extra important. Now we'll add everything. We've got 5 plus 0 is 5. So we'll put 5 there. We've got 2 plus 0 is 2. So we'll write 2 there. We've got 1 plus 3 is 4. We'll put that there. We've got to make sure that we have our decimal points lined up in our answer as well. So we'll put the decimal point there. And then finally we have 3 plus 1, which is 4. Making our final answer 4.425. And what does that mean here? Well, that means that over the summer, Shanice, who we're talking about, her hair grew a total of 4 and 425 thousandths centimeters. So let's put that in a complete sentence. Shanice's hair grew 4 and 425 thousandths centimeters over the summer. Hope that helps.